What is the relationship between literacy and technology? Let's start with a novel called Fahrenheit 451, written by Ray Bradbury. Fahrenheit 451 focuses on the theme of censorship and government. So how does this tie in with our central question? Well, Montag first starts his uprising of books after he gains knowledge about the world around him. Many people have gone practically brain dead because of the technology around them, and books have been banned, so their only form of entertainment is television. Mildred is a prime example of this. She forgets who her husband is mere minutes after he runs away, and all she ever cared about was the people she saw on her TV. This proves that literacy and technology do have a direct correlation. Using Fahrenheit 451 to answer the question, we can see that technology leaves less room for literacy. The article, The Literacy of Long-Form Thinking by James Patterson, takes a more direct approach to that statement. Patterson goes into detail about how, with our cell phones and social media, we're reading less books. He states how it's making people dumber and more resilient to learning truth. While this may seem a bit harsh, he does have a point. When was the last time you read a Twitter headline and went through tons of searches and accounts to find the credibility of it? Sure, everyone does it sometimes, but it's too much effort, so most people just stick with the headline they saw. When this happens, many people will just regurgitate what they saw in that one headline without fact-checking. So we can also see that this article pushes the point of technology can leave less room for literacy. At this point, you're probably thinking that technology can leave less room for literacy is the answer to the essential question. But I'd like to go into this a little deeper. Let's take a look at the short story Harrison Bergeron by Kurt Vonnegut. In this particular story, the citizens are in a similar situation as in Fahrenheit 451, where they are all practically brain dead. Some are just naturally like this, while smarter people are handicapped to disrupt their trains of thought. Harrison is a felon who is locked up because of his insane smarts and physical strength. He broke out and connected himself to the citizens' televisions to inform them of how messed up the world they live in is. So in this case, Harrison is actually using technology as a vessel to help inform people of their literacy. However, the short story ends with the government cutting the program, causing the viewers to forget what they saw. In this case, television has two separate effects on society. Harrison attempted to use technology for good, but the government cut it and used it as a device to rid people of their ideas by playing mindless programs like dance shows. This shows that technology has the potential to be extremely informative, but it doesn't always work out that way. So to tie in this theme, I think a better answer for our question would be that increasing mindless technology leaves less room for proper literacy. Looking back at these three texts, you can see that they all share a theme of how technology can be used to make people practically brain dead and to rid them of all original thoughts and actions. Harrison Bergeron attempts to use it as a way to communicate truth, but in its case, it didn't really work. So overall, I think the best answer to the question, what is the relationship between literacy and technology, would be, the relationship between literacy and technology is that increasing mindless technology leaves less room for proper literacy.